Hello everyone, appleandapps.com here with Trials Frontier, a big new release. And let's dive right into the action to show you what this game has in store for you. It's based on the classic Trials series by Red Lynx. They make this version. It's published by Ubisoft. And the main idea is that you're given a deluxe kind of physics engine to pilot this motorcycle through all kinds of ornate obstacle courses.
Whoa!
It's all really about kind of timing up your actions and interacting with a really well-made physics engine. The main idea with Trials Frontier is that it really focuses on a single-player campaign with multiple missions that are really well designed for iOS. So let's try another one right here. And so each time you're going to be lifting off, and you kind of just got to focus on carrying and maintaining the momentum of your rider. So you use the left and right buttons on the right side of the screen to move, and then you have the spin controls in the bottom left. Now spin controls, not only do they let you pull off a back foot, but they also help you land, which I messed up right there. And just also not only landing, but just maintaining momentum in any kind of jump, and just maximizing speed as you go. So the map is the main part of the game, and that's where you're going to be introduced to all kinds of new challenges. And so there's going to be over 250 different challenges to complete, and that's going to be spread across 70 different locations, all revolving around this idea. And Red Lynx has done a really good job of making this game for iOS. So the controls are relatively smooth of the on-screen action, and then you have the missions set up where the missions are relatively short and quick to play through. And then you just get to interact with a really powerful physics engine that really reacts exactly as you would expect. And so the game is free to play. In addition to the missions, you get to level up, earn new rewards, get introduced to new missions. Then you can also go into the shop and upgrade your bike, like so, based on the parts that you get and the coins that you earn. And then let's go back into the saloon to see some new missions. At the top of the screen, you can see the fuel tank. Each race costs 5 fuel, so you could deplete that. But it does replenish when you level up. That's kind of like CSR racing in the way the fuel tank works. We try to ignore that as best we can. The IIP seems relatively optional here in the early going. And we've seen a lot of this style of game on iOS, but this is the real deal, and it has probably the best way the physics engine has been implemented in this type of game. Whoops. No way we're gonna make that. Gotta go back to the beginning. Made it. Very. And then each level ends with a pretty comedic cut kind of screenshot. And so there's a whole lot to play through. Like I said, all the different tracks and missions, and then there's all kinds of upgrades. And we've shown you the map. It keeps increasing in complexity. And then here's more details. You can get the gems, which help you get the new parts to upgrade quicker. Like so. And so that's mainly the free-to-play aspects of it. I mean, some of the missions even just introduce simply learning the way the in-app purchase system or features of the game work. But let's dive into another level. And so Trials Frontier is free, it's universal. It does have some frustrating elements as you kind of figure out the balance of the way the physics engine works.
Yeah! Yeah!
Boom. Made it through that one quite nicely. Still was only a silver score based on time. Wow, I actually earned 5 gems. Interesting. And so, we hope that gives you a pretty good idea of what to expect if you decide to pick up Trials Frontier for yourself. And this is appleandapps.com. We'll talk to you next time as we play one last level. Hopefully you also appreciate the 3D visual engine on top of the high quality physics engine.